Lars Fontin. I just wanted to have a follow-up discussion we have on the forum now. Thanks for all the great comments which are now rushing in, and I think we are entering a very constructive discussion here. So instead of writing thousands of words down, I just decided to put up a short video to comment on your questions, and I think it would be of more interest for you. So one of the last posts was regarding how to detect if we have a good cyclic fit of the analysis or not, and we have some great examples showing up. Thanks to Shiner for putting this up in the forum here. I just want to comment shortly on this. So on the left side we have one analysis where the idea was, or perhaps is this a good fit or not. I want to give you some really simple explanation of how to detect if it's a good fit or not. So in the end, it screams to my eyes that this is not a good fit in the end, and it should be simple for you to detect it, because if you compare the price behavior here during the last 3 to 4 weeks to the cycle which is shown here below, you should clearly see that this theoretical cycle has not a good fit with price behavior, because price turned down sharply into the beginning of October and then moved up sharply, which is not shown by the cycle here. So if I see such cycle analysis, you should clearly see that this is not a valid cycle projection, and you should discard this analysis quickly and should not use this for trading information. So I hope this makes it a little bit clearly how to detect if a projection is valid or not. This is clearly not valid and should be not too complicated to see at all. On the right side you presented also a good chart, and there you see exactly the difference, because here you have, of course, for sure, a great alignment between the price behavior, which turned down, and the theoretical cycle, which you see here. So this clearly gives you the indication that you have a valid cycle projection. And of course, then the second discussion is how it would have looked in the past, where all the other lines are for, but I don't want to go into the details here. Let me just add how this all looks on my chart, or how this analysis is done in the end, to give you an understanding how this looks into wave for the people who don't have the are able to repeat this analysis. So this is exactly the chart as was shown in the forum. This is the SPY daily chart, and we have set this to October 21st, where we have this analysis exactly the same as it was posted here on the forum at this point in time with this analysis here. So let me just repeat what's going on here. What you do is open the standard cycles toolbox, pull up the dynamic cycle explorer, and I will do not change anything here. So just press OK using the standard parameters that you see. There's no trick behind, no special setting or whatsoever. This is pure standard setting. If I align this to the major low, as you did it in the forum here mid-March, then the cycle will be analyzed automatically, and the dynamic cycle shows up. I get a quite different picture with the standard settings here. So, but I just want to show you what to do here. What is here showing up is a cycle projection here, and the difference now is that you see that the actual price behavior now is clearly in alignment with the projected cycle here. So we have the major low here, and then the theoretical cycle pushes up until here, and then if you look in the past, there's great alignment with the last 2 or 3 cycle swings here, as you can see from the red and theoretical green line here. So this gives you confirmation that this cycle projection is a valid one, and in addition, you see clearly here the projection is that we are approaching the top window here. Perhaps there may be some days to go. We are not at the exact cyclic top here, but if you want to mark the expected window for the market to top, this would be exactly this time window which we have entered just today from your analysis. And let me mention just another point, because this is now important. Now you have the valid cycle projection for the SPY here on this chart, which gives you the cycle projection for a major low in end of October with a valid dynamic cycle, which you see here, which is just popping up using the standard setting. And now you compare this to your analysis on the right side, where you did an analysis on the volatility index, which is, again, I just can state what you said already. This is a great tool to confirm cyclic analysis, because here exactly you have the same result in this projection of a cycle low in the volatility index, which corresponds to a cyclic top in the major markets. So you have here an alignment. If you do these two types of analysis, which I greatly support, and you are on the right track here in the end, you have these two alignments of two different markets which project to the top here. So, and if you just go ahead in time, you will see that exactly this time window here, that the top was exactly coming in this time window the cycle has projected here. So in the end, this is just a short example of how to detect if a cycle projection is valid or not, and I think you get an understanding now that how to decide if this is valid or not. I just explained before that this is not valid. I showed you live how this will look like in wave 59 if you do the cycle analysis. And now let me come to Simon's question, perhaps, because he asks how to find the correct starting date. I will just move back to the exact point of the example posted in the forum here. So what I will do to check if we have a valid starting point here is I take the hotspot here and move the hotspot around a little bit. So, and then I'm checking what happens to the dynamic cycle projection. And if you have a look at the blue bar here at the projection during the move of the hotspot here, you see that the cycle projection will just stay the same, regardless if I choose another starting point here. And if you see this type of behavior, you can be sure that you have, again, a valid cycle projection, because it's stable regardless which starting point you choose. So this is another technique just to confirm or check if you have a good starting point for your analysis. So this is just the second important information to check if you have a valid cycle projection. So I hope I got some more understanding about these cycles, because I think this is just of general interest when you do cyclic analysis, not especially related to my tools, but I think it would be easier for me to give you a short answer with this video instead of writing down it all in words. So I hope this clears up a little bit, and I'm very thankful for the constructive discussion and feedback which is now going on the forum. And yeah, see you, bye.